Hello you guys, my name is Jessica Smith.
And I'm Jordan Hamilton.
And today we're here to present to you about this wonderful opportunity that you've been able to be here tonight, okay? So, a little bit about us. Like again, my name is Jessica.
Jordan.
And together we have what is considered J-Vision. And J-Vision is basically, I have my own brand called Create Your Vision, but together with collaboration with my wonderful boyfriend here, we collaborate to show you what your vision is for you. What does that vision look like? What is it that you want out of life? And creating your vision is what we're going to allow you to be presented today.
Alright, so a little bit about how I got involved with the company. So one day I was in college, I got out of class, got back to my apartment, and my lovely girlfriend over here, she come back home, she's just all excited. She's all excited, so she says, Jordan, you need to hear this man out. I've been on the phone with this man for 45 minutes. I've been talking, we've been talking about how I can make my own money, how I can be an entrepreneur, how I can eliminate debt, all my college loans also. So you got to hear what my man got to say. I was like, okay, I'll come check it out. Came Thursday, and I'm glad I came. I took off work just to be here, just to learn this information. And I feel like we can change a lot of people's minds, a lot of people's perspective on working for somebody else and making them rich. But you can make yourself rich here with my econ, the personal financial success company.
And the reason I got involved is I always knew I wanted to be an entrepreneur, but I didn't know how. But the thing about it is I was in class, college class, and this man comes in my classroom by the name of Strose Hill, and he tells me everything about finances. And I got mad because I'm like, why are we not learning this in school? See, we're not learning how to manage your finances. We're not learning how to invest, how to bring wealth back into our household. We're not learning that in school. And I can tell you right now, I work for a bank where I see everybody's finances, and we need to be learning this information that I'm sharing with you today right now. So I'm definitely excited to be a part of my econ, because at the end of the day, it's about my economy. And that's what it's about. It's about my economy, your economy. So that's why it's a personal financial success company. I'm not here to sell you no lotions, no potions, no candles, whatever that may be that you've heard about. Anything I got to talk about tonight has everything to do with your personal financial success. So let's get started.
Alright, so a little about the company. It's a 13-year-old company. It's debt-free, so the founders, they put up their own money and they use their own money to run the company. And the same strategies that they're using, they're teaching us how to use, so we're using the same strategies. It's technology-driven. You can be in business anywhere in the United States with a click of a button. Take 5 minutes. It's also based out of Atlanta, Georgia, and it's paid out over $400 million to its associates. That means Miss Renita back here done got some, Stroh done got some, I've gotten some, Jessica's gotten some, and we're going to show you how you can get some as well.
Now, if I could go around this room right now and talk about personal financial success, what does that mean to you? Everybody's going to have their own definition of what that looks like, okay? Some people define personal financial success as having the biggest house, or having the biggest car, or the fanciest car, or things like that, or the biggest chain, or the biggest clothes, whatever. That's what personal financial success means to certain people. But I'm here to tell you, personal financial success is not none of those things. It's simply having enough cash flow to support you during your working years and in your retirement years. Because during your working years, you're going to want to buy a house. You're going to want to travel and take exotic vacations or whatever, and then possibly have children or have different things while you're growing. But then there comes a time where you're going to have to retire, because who wants to work for the rest of their life? And I can tell you, if you're my age or younger, you do not need to depend on Social Security, because it's not going to be there. So then if there's no Social Security, then what are you going to have to fall back on if you're not saving during your working years? So therefore, you need to have personal financial success, which is basically having enough cash flow to support you during your working years and save that to support you during your retirement years. And we're going to show you how to do that.
Alright, so in order to attain this financial success, most of us believe we need more cash flow, right?
That's right.
And for us to be able to do all the things that we want to do, or buy all the things we want to buy, we got to have the money to be able to buy those things. But would y'all agree that you can have all the money in the world and still be broke?
No.
Have you ever heard of a celebrity making all kind of money and still somehow broke, even if it's through injury or they retire and they don't spend all their money? No matter what they're doing with it, you still need better financial strategies along with the cash flow. So along with the better financial strategies, we offer the income shifting membership. We show you how to take your money from one place and then put it into another place to help you increase your cash flow. And we also show you how to build passive income. So after we show you how the income shift, we're going to show you how to use that money to invest it to make your money without you having to work for it.
Okay? And then while we're doing all these things, we're going to show you how to earn extra income, and that's where we consider our business income. So, I'm not just going to show you one way, but I'm going to show you 5 different ways that you can start increasing your cash flow, okay? Not just one, but 5. And what that looks like is correcting tax withholdings. Anybody have a job? Okay?
Yes.
You have a job. A lot of people work day in, day out. But when you have a job, when you first start that job, they tell you to fill out a W-4. Okay? And a lot of people don't know how to fill that information out. I promise you, I did not. Okay? And what you're telling them is when you get paid, you're telling them how much to take out your check. And when you see that check, you're wondering, where did all your money go? So, where all your money went was you're telling the government how much money to take out your check. So when you get involved with us, we tell you how to properly fill that out. So now you can free up extra cash flow between $200 to $500 depending on how much you get paid. Okay? So that's one way. 2, credit. Okay? That's the biggest thing that people do not talk about. Okay? And I'm going to tell you now, I was 20 years old and I applied to get a credit card. I didn't even have no credit. Okay? What they do? Deny me. So when they deny, guess what they're doing? My credit score is going down, 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 and I didn't even have none, so it's horrible than what it even started at. So we have what in our system is a smart money credit system that allows a person to personally fix their credit themselves. Okay? Then we have minimizing taxes. Okay? Now, I'm an adult now, so I'm definitely feeling the burn of what taxes looks like. But if you are a hardworking American, you are paying taxes. And if you would like to minimize your taxes, we have things in place that allow a person to get to that tax deductions. And the only way to do that is by having a business. And I know that doesn't sound familiar right now, but understand when you're American, you will pay taxes. Okay? And if you're thinking when you're older, do you think you'll pay higher or lower taxes? Anybody? Higher or lower?
Higher.
So if I could show you how to lower your taxable income, who would want to know about it? So we have in our system how to minimize your taxes, and that's through our cash flow manager. Then I'm going to show you how to eliminate your debt. That will also free up extra cash flow. So instead of paying whoever you owe, that will also free up extra cash flow as well. And then investing to build passive income that Jordan talked about.
All right, so correcting your tax withholdings. The IRS says that 80% of people, they have too much money taken out of their check. So pretty much people are filling out their forms wrong, having their employer hold all this money until the end of the year, and at the end of the year, what people wait for? Refund. And so like pretty much a refund, that's your money anyway. The money that you allowed them to hold when you can be getting all that money back all because you didn't know how to correctly fill out your W-4. And so pretty much what happens is whenever your employer and the government's holding all this money that you're allowing them to hold, you're losing money. So all this time, they're using that same money you're allowing them to hold, they're investing that money. They're making, I don't know, whatever return on your money, and then by the end of the year, they maybe give you partial your money back or all your money back, but with no interest. So they making money off your money, they give you your money back, and you ain't make nothing.
Now what that looks like. What's your name, sir?
Me.
Chavez. Chavez? I see it. Hey Chavez, I see the nice little chain, little swag down there. I need about $2,000, bro. I'm serious. I need about $2,000, okay? You give me this loan, I'm invested, right? And I'm going to make some interest off, but I got you. I promise you I'm going to pay you back, okay? I understand. I promise you I'm going to pay you back. But when I pay you back, it's going to be about 12, 13 months from now, okay? But I got you. So when that 13 months come around, I'm going to pay you back, but I'm going to just make more interest off of it, but I'm still giving you your portion that you gave me. Can I get that loan? Why not? I told you I'm going to pay you back.
It's not benefiting me.
It's not benefiting you. I like that answer. Understand, that same scenario is what the government does to not only me or anybody that doesn't know this information, but it does that to every single person that gets a refund and think it's a reward. So think about how much money that is that the government's making off people because they lack the knowledge that we're here sharing with you today. That's one. So.
And this is a personal testimony. I got paid on my part-time job $686. See the paycheck on the left, I only got to see 445 of it. I got paid $686, I only got to see 445
I know I
of
was
it.
mad.
So I'm like, where's my money going? Like, why is all this being taken out in taxes? So I made that adjustment to my W-4. On this side, I made about the same thing, $696, but I was able to get back $625 instead of $400. These are simple strategies you can do just from being in business that you're already doing anyway. I already got to go to work anyway. Why don't I save more money? Why don't I bring more money back into my household? And so these are the strategies, and this is that one strategy, and this is how powerful it is and how it can help you.
And what I love about this testimony is the numbers do not lie. I could sit up here and tell you this information, but because we're implementing these strategies, this is a living testimony of how powerful this information is. So now, instead of you sitting here looking at your check and figuring out how you're going to live off of the portion that they gave you, now your income shifting and allowing yourself to put in that extra cash flow onto paying your bill on time maybe, or eliminating your debt, or doing whatever you need to do to make your ends meet so you're not living paycheck to paycheck. Okay? So, smart money credit system. I love this because I just graduated North Carolina A&T. So guess what I got? Student loan. So with that being said, like I told you, I was 20 years old and I was applying for all these credit cards because I wanted some credit or whatever, but I didn't have none. So because I didn't have none, they were denying me. So guess what happened to my credit score? It just went lower, lower, lower. And I'm like, I didn't even do nothing. So we have in our system, with Smart Money Credit System, allows you to repair, allows you to build and maintain. And it's included in the membership. So that means you don't have to go to somebody and allow somebody to fix your credit. It's included in the membership. And what I'm telling you guys, I love it because it allows you, also has it where it has $750 credit monitoring. Meaning that it will allow you to monitor your credit throughout the whole year and to see where you are. And it sends alerts. I'm telling you, living testimony, my credit score, I called Stro, I was like, look, I'm almost there, I'm almost at that 750, and we empower our associates to build a 750 credit score because it allows you to get the best interest rate on anything you plan on buying. So if credit is not important to you, okay, I guess you want to rent. I guess you want to lease everything you want. I guess you want to pay for everything at the highest thing. You're losing money, okay? So having a great credit score, that's what we have to do from now on. It's no more putting your credit or your amount that you have in the bank account. No, they want to see your credit. So allowing yourself to have that 750 credit score allows you to walk around and say, hey, I'm good. I could buy this, but I know I'm going to get the best interest on whatever you're buying. And we show our associates how to get that 750, and we're almost there.
All right, so we're going to do the minimizing taxes strategy. Anybody drive here tonight? Anyone know anybody that has a car?
Yes.
All right, so with you having a business, anytime you do conduct business or go somewhere to conduct business, you can now write that mileage off. And so let's, for a quick example, say you drove 10,000 miles. You can write off 54.5 cents for the 10,000 miles you drove. It was for business, and now that's a $5,450 tax deduction.
But how I get to write that off, though?
You get to write it off by conducting business.
How I conduct business?
You conduct business by simply, you can either go to a temporary work location, which is McDonald's. You can go to the mall. You can go anywhere, talk to somebody about your business, tell them what you do. Hand out a business card, get a number, any kind of information to get in contact with them. Then you save your receipts in our wonderful software we have called the Cash Flow Manager. Document that information, and now that's how you're able to write off your mileage, and you can write off your communications as well. Anybody have a cell phone, a laptop? See, all those things you can write off as well if you're conducting business on those devices. You can either write them off 50% to 100%, depends on how many devices you have and what you use those devices for. And so let's say travel. Recently, me, Jessica, Mr. Stroh back here, Vanita, we all took a trip to New York.
New York, first time ever, y'all.
First time ever. So the flight it took to get us down to New York, all the activities we participated in, you let them know.
I mean, we went on a yacht, okay? We went on a party bus, toured all around New York, Times Square, Harlem, everywhere. What else we do? We did a lot. We went to a cookout in Brooklyn. Everything. And guess what? It was all tax deductible.
Write the whole trip off. And that's what you can do when you're in business. So I don't know if any of you have kids or seen kids or know what they look like. So, so with you being in business, you can have your kids working for you. They can be inputting your expenses into your cash flow manager. They can be keeping up with your cash flow. Also, the government says they can be doing domestic work, making up the bed, washing dishes, doing all those things they're going to be doing anyway around the house. Do y'all think most people spend $12,000 or more on their child every year?
Yeah, easy.
So if you're going to be spending that money anyway, you have a business now, you can pay your children. That way, whenever you go out to eat, or when they got sporting events, they got cheerleading outfits to pay for, football, anything. Like anytime they need, money for something, they can pay for it, and you can write it off because now you're paying them.
Now,
So that's the power of being in business.
I'm going to just point something out to y'all. Ms. Francis, can you read this book for me, please?
475 tax deductions for businesses and self-employed individuals.
Now, how many was that again?
475.
Y'all, thank you so much. 475 tax deductions for business owners and self-employed individuals. So, who's not on here?
Employees.
So that means when you're in business, I'm only showing you 4. But if you do learn the game to having a business and learn how to write it off and properly document it, you can write off your whole lifestyle. Okay? And the reason I know it's true, we have a president that said he didn't pay anything in taxes. Okay? He sat there and said, that makes me smart. And nobody challenged him. You know why? Because it's the law of the land. And if you have a problem with that, change it. So when you learn the same rules to the wealthy, you cannot implement the same strategies in your life. And I'm only showing you 4 ways of how you can write off $35,000 off your taxable income. What does that look like? Somebody that makes $50,000 using everything that we showed you today. Their car, write it off. Their communication device, write it off. Traveling, that means they're no longer going to the beach for spring break or anything like that. They can still go have a good time, but guess what? Before they get down there, they're going to do what, Jordan? Still going to have a good time, but now they get to write it off. This is what income shifting is all about. And you're not just shifting your income, but you're also shifting your mindset as well. Because it takes a lot of discipline to learn this information and to start applying it to your life. And all it takes is small steps. We started with the W-4. Then we're starting with putting that extra money back into your household. And now we're starting to income shift it with everything that you do. Okay? Because money just runs through our pockets. Okay? When we're driving, money just runs through our pockets and you don't even know it. And if you think this information is not beneficial to you, every time you drive them out, throw $1 out the car. Because that's what you're doing. So implement these strategies. You can write off $35,950 off your taxable income, go to your tax preparer, and only have to pay $14,000. But you made $50,000. Who can't afford that? So that's what minimizing taxes, that's how much information and how much knowledge you can save off your taxable income.
All right, so debt elimination. So we show you how to free up an extra $1,000 using the strategies that we have in business. So we're going to show you now how to after you freed up the extra $1,000, what to do with the extra money that we freed up. And this is how you can accelerate your debt. So you see this person, they got a car. The car is $17,000. It's going to take them 32 months to pay it off. The current payment is $545. And then, so they say they're going to take that extra $1,000. They're going to put that towards the $545. Now they're going to send that $1,545 each month. So now, you pay your car off in a year rather than having to pay it in 32 months. Now we have an extra $1,545. So what are we going to do with that? We're going to put it towards the next debt. We're going to put it towards a Visa card. We got happy with the credit cards, got the swiping. So now we're supposed to pay that off in 78 months. So now that current payment is $200. We're going to add that $1,545 to that. Now we're paying $1,745, but we're going to pay the Visa off in 5 months rather than 78 months. Now we got an extra $1,745. We got a house to pay for. It's going to take 30 years. So we're supposed to pay $1,200. Yeah, $1,200. So we're going to add that $1,745 to the $1,200. That's now $2,945. We paid that house off in 68 months rather than 30 years. And now we still have an extra $2,945 freed up each month. See, with us doing that, we done, the total debt eliminated is $225,000. The total cash flow saved was $352,000, and we still have an extra $2,945 left over each month.
Debt free, but you got an extra $2,945 freed up.
What can y'all do with that money?
Invest.
Invest the money.
Invest.
So let's go on to the next slide.
So, with investing, we are backed by a licensed firm called a S.M.A.R.T Evolution, meaning we get the comprehensive training to learn how to invest our money. Okay, I didn't know how to invest, I promise you. But when you start at a young age, you can start building a Roth IRA. Jordan, what's yours? I know you checked it the other day. What's yours?
Somewhere around $2,000. So I know that's money that I would not have now if I've not seen this information, know how to put it aside, know how to save 10%. I wouldn't have that money. I didn't know anything about investing or shifting my income. So that's something I'm proud of.
You learn the terminology, okay? Don't think that when you think about investing, it's all this terminology that you won't know. We are backed by a licensed firm that allows you to teach that information. And we have on third Saturdays, trainings where we allow people to come and listen to that information to learn how to start investing. We learn the concepts, and we learn the strategies. See, life is a strategy. Everything you do is a strategy. But it's what strategies you're doing is how you're going to win. And we're all about winning here. So investing to build passive income, that's what it's all about. Now, with that strategy Jordan talked about, the $2,945 we freed up after we eliminated our debt. Y'all remember that? I'm going to show you what it looks like. You took that money when you're debt free and you saved it. Who want to be a millionaire?
Yes.
If I can show you how to be a millionaire, are you on board?
Yeah.
All right. Take $2,945, stick it in a cookie jar or a bank if you don't want it to grow. Okay? I didn't say you can't. I said if you don't want it to grow, stick it in the bank. Anyway, it's going to grow to $35,000 and $340 that year for a whole year. Okay? Times 12, $35,000. Whatever. Now, take that money, put it into an investment account. Over the course of 10 to 15 years, that investment will grow from $500,000 to $1 million. You are a millionaire. Your assets will grow to $500,000 to $1 million. When you learn the information at a young age, I was 20. When you learn this information, there is no more poverty, okay? This is how you leave a legacy. It only takes one person in your family to learn this information and to teach it and to apply it, and you will change your whole family situation. So when I learned this information, I'm like, what I gotta do? And we're showing you. Now, what we have in our system, like I said, if I talk about anything that ain't about finances, we can talk, we can stop now. Everything we have is identity theft protection. You get your identity stolen right now, they take $800, what you gonna do? So we have where we protect your identity. The Smart Money credit system, I already told you how you can personally fix your credit. The Cash Flow Manager, it's an app. You can download it on your tablet, your phone, whatever, allowing you to personally put in all your expenses so now you can get a write-off for everything that you do. But properly documenting that will allow you to do that. And this is for anybody. If you know those people that are in business for themselves, but they keep all the receipts to the end of the year, this allows you to personally upload that information on a PDF form so now it can save your taxpayer a lot of time.
What else does that app do?
Tracks your GPS. I mean the GPS tracker. So I talked about mileage, right? So it's no more writing it down. Okay, I stopped here. Okay, 1,550. No. Okay, stop all that. We technology driven here, okay? When you get in your car, start. When you get to your destination, stop. You just traveled 7.39 miles. Upload to your Cash Flow Manager. Simple. It allows, and that app does that. That app does that. It does a lot of other stuff too, but we're going to talk about that later, okay? But allowing you to book your travel and get paid for it is included. So the trip to New York we talked about, oh, I got paid for it too, $25. Yep. I love that. I was like, where did this come from? I was like, oh, okay. So being able to book your travel and get paid for it in the membership. Nutrition and healthy beverages. So now, we all talking about getting wealthy, but why not be healthy? Okay? And that's all in the Cashback Mall. And I'm talking about everything is on the Cashback Mall as far as Foot Locker, so them Jordans you want to get, Macy's, JCPenney, Sam's Club, Walmart on there. Everything you already shop at, you can shop those same stores but now get paid for it. And why? The world is changing, you guys. I believe when I retire, they're going to have the little hover cars, okay? You just like Wally, I believe that's going to happen. And the world, because the world is changing, these companies have figured out if they can pay you to shop online, then I don't got to pay him to stand at the cash register and ring your order. So that's why these things are incentive, because the world is changing where they're going to have little kiosks. You can go on Walmart now, it'll be 20 aisles of cashier registers, but then only 5 of them, but the whole self-checkout is open or whatever. So those things are included in the membership.
All right, so let's talk about how we get paid. Just a quick question. Has anybody went to the movies lately?
What you go see?
So what you go see?
Equalizer.
Equalizer, how was it?
Pretty good.
Quick question. Did you tell anybody else about it?
No.
Didn't tell nobody else about it. Would anybody else, if they see a good movie, would they tell anybody else about it?
Anybody saw Black Panther? I know y'all saw Black Panther.
Yeah.
Yes, but did y'all go tell somebody about that movie?
Yes.
Okay.
Told somebody about it.
Yeah.
So the same thing works with this system. You have these wonderful products that you're using that's helping you yourself. Especially the cash flow manager. That's one that I stand by that I really like. You can track all your mileage, all your deductions, everything like that. So you're telling other people about these products, about these services. So you start off when you join this company as an MD. All right, you can be an EVP 2 different ways. That's what you're trying to get to, the next level, EVP. You can do it by those products that Jessica just showed you, the Cashback Mall. Shopping on your own mall and getting money back for it. You know, marketing that product to other people. You can do it through the ID Defender, anything like that, as long as you come up with $200 a CV. Or you can find 2 other people that can see the whole membership and see that it's benefiting them. They can want to be in business for themselves. You find 2 people that want to do that and want more out of life, and then you're an EVP. So as an MD, once you put those 2 people in, you'll get paid $10 for each person. That's $20. You brought 2 people in, you got $20 because they came on board. Now, you get 100% on up to all product sales as an EVP, and you get 85% on what your team members do. So, quick question, would you rather have $100 or $15?
100.
100. So as an EVP, you get 100%. As an MD, you get 15%. So that's why it's important for you to want to be EVP. So now, on your job, are y'all familiar with a term called linear income? So that's pretty much on your job, you're trading time for money. In order for you to get paid, you got to go in, put in the hours just for you to be able to get a paycheck. So what we're trying to teach people to do is how to get leverage and residual income. So the leverage income, let's say we putting in people. We put in people who want to do more, who want to have a business. As soon as we bring somebody aboard, we get paid $35. But see, when the leverage income kicks in, once we bring once our team members, after we done brought them in, once our team members start bringing people in, we get paid $25. So now, when other people are doing the work and you're still getting paid, you're not the only one making your money. So, just like wherever job you work at, think about what the owner's doing while you're at work. They're probably at the country club, smoking a cigar,
Holidays,
you know, playing golf. and we're at work working. You know, he's still getting paid. He ain't having to do nothing. So that's what we're showing you. We're showing you how to be the owner, how you can get paid the same way. And so now we're going to get to residual income. Say we really want to build a business. We really want to make some money. So say we put in 10 people. At that rate, we get paid $3 per person. So every month for doing the work one time, you'll be getting paid $30. So I know y'all are like, $30 ain't too much. So if there ain't enough money, y'all just put $30 down on the table after we get through with this nice seminar. You know, I'll pick up all that $30 if it's not enough money. Say, all right, you really want to make some more money now. You want to put in 100 people. So at that rate, you get paid $5 per person. So that's a $500 check coming in for putting 100 people in your business, and you only have to do the work one time. A perfect example of this is cable. Anybody have cable? How many times do they install cable?
Once.
They install it one time. How many times you got to pay?
Every month.
Every month.
Every.
In this business, you can get paid every month by doing a job one time. So 200 people, you still get paid $5 per person. That's an extra $1,000 coming in every month. Can anybody use an extra $1,000?
That's right.
What can you do with it?
Get out of debt.
Take trips. Change your address. Change your friends. And then last, you put in 500 people. You get paid $7 per person for 500 people. That's $3,500 coming in every month for doing the work one time. This is how you income shift. This is how you have changed your generational wealth. That's how you pass it down to your kids and your kids' kids, and you change that forever. And you don't have to be thinking single-minded, thinking that we have to go to work. That's the only way we make our money. You can make your own money here, and you can change your legacy of your family.
Now, I want to point out something. This is not the only way you can make money in this business. Have y'all learned some other income shifting strategies, right?
Yes.
Now, I want to point out something to you. If you have a job, they have an HR department, right? Now, some jobs, they have an incentive. If you bring your friend, if you know anybody that like to work here, they stay there for 90 days, we'll pay you $100 or whatever that may be. If it's good for the corporation, why can't it be good for the entrepreneur? Okay? The same thing works. We live in a world called capitalism, okay? This is America. So if you don't like to get paid off of someone, somebody's getting paid off of you. Basically, when you have a job, they're getting paid off of you. They're making money on you. So if it's good for them, why can't it be good for you? Just like with cable. Everybody, they install it one time. They came to your house one time. But yet you constantly send a check. You got that phone one time, but you constantly send the bill. Ain't nothing wrong with your phone. Your messages still go through. Your calls still go through. Nothing wrong with your phone, but you send a check every single month, and you don't complain about it. But as soon as you see a business opportunity, that don't make sense. It don't make sense because guess what? We weren't taught this. We weren't. And when I was in a college classroom and one person out of 60 students saw that vision, I had to take it. And understand, I'm young. You're going to lose friends. You're going to drop off anybody that's not thinking this way because we weren't taught this. You're not only shifting your income, but you're shifting your mindset because you have to be like-minded. You have to surround yourself with like-minded people. So if it's, ask yourself, if it's good for the business owner, why can't it be good for you that's starting one himself? And that's what we're about. So if you sign up today, you'll receive your tax withholding training. Bring the extra $200 to $500 on your current job, part-time or full-time, whatever it may be. Making sure you're properly filling it out, just so when you get paid, you're getting most of your money back. Then you have your smart money credit system, making sure you have the perfect score, so anytime you want to start buying a house, car, anything you need, you're getting the best rate on your interest. You're getting the best interest rate. Then you're being able to minimize your taxes, cash flow management software. And it's not just about taxes, because at a young age, you're not going to file your taxes yet. Because a lot of people, I was being claimed from my mom for 3 years before I was like, man, y'all keep talking about taxes all this time. I don't even know what that means. This allows you to track what comes in and out of your bank account. Not just looking at your bank account to see where you are, but no, looking where your money's actually going. You're spending $200 on food, but yet you talking about you broke. You going to the movies every single week, but yet you don't know why you broke. That system allows you to know what's going in and out of your bank account. Being able to eliminate your debt. You don't have none yet. If you in school, it's coming. It's coming. And in my econ, being able to invest to build passive income. And what that is while you're working, during your working years, you have to be putting money aside for your retirement years. And when you retire, whatever date that is, mine is 35, I think 40 at the latest, That passive income allows you to retire early and be wealthy. And I'm going to tell you now, when Strozek came in my classroom 2015, this opportunity was $199.95. College student, 20 years old, $199.95. And today, that same opportunity is $47.90. Then 30 days later, it's $34.95 every month for you to be in business, for you to track everything coming in out of your income, allowing to grow your income, but also being able to write off your lifestyle. And that's what we do here in My Ecom.